Amy S23U here, and I'm gonna show you some of my art here. This was on the left here, you have a farm scene kind of thing that I drew, and I use brush pens for that, and some fine tip markers. So these two were on paper. The one on the right, I was told looks computer generated, but it's all done in pencil. And I just, drew random flowers like I normally do. And you can see that, the different details. I have autism, so I could draw in very intricate detail like that. And these are digital in the Samsung's Pen Up app, as I am a Samsung user. And this was when I had probably had my Galaxy Note 20 or my Note 3. And this was the same picture, but different color variations I did here. And then this is on the right is another pen up coloring page I finished. And then on the left was just some random flowers I drew from a picture that my mother took, because I've scanned a lot of her pictures so I could use them for drawing ideas. And these are more pen up coloring pages I did on Samsung. And then on the left was a random flower I drew, and on the right was a bunch. It's not really as big as it should have been, but it's a bunch of bell peppers, and I forgot to put another picture on the right side, but I've got more slides here. So that's just a, bell pepper thing I drew of and produce in there too. It looks like. And then these are the black and white one here is was my lantana bush I was working on, and then the left these are all digital right now, as the previous ones were, and they were drawn with my S Pen on Samsung, as I like to draw by hand. I'm more comfortable with that than any other way of making art. I've never really gotten into graphic design yet, so I draw by hand. And these are that's random flowers on the left, with the background I did in a drawing app. And then, like I said, in the middle was lantanas, and then I traced this image on the right and made it, and it was a basket of eggs that a vendor was selling at the expo or something, or they had on display. And I traced it and made them into Easter eggs and pen up. And then this is these are some more that's a pen up coloring page, and then that's just a random flower scene I drew in pen up with the drawing feature, and I added sparkle to it to make it pretty. And this is another pen up page that I did and added detail to it with different types of pens. And then on the left is this my a drawing I interpreted of Sunshine, Lollipops, and Rainbows from it's an old 60s song from Leslie Gore. I used to draw literal interpretations of songs to help me process stuff, or at least how I did as a kid, and I sometimes still do. And these are flowers in the middle here I drew. They kind of look like my crocheted granny squares I do. And then that's just a random painting I did digital. So these three are all digital as well. And I just did some kind of, I don't remember what kind of brush that was. That was a long time ago. It was a wallpaper I was making for one of my phones. And then this is a pen up coloring page I made made it look like more like a painting kind of thing, and detailed the bugs and stuff too. And on the right is some of how I do my bullet journaling for to-do lists and such like that. It was a while back, and I kind of went all 90s style, 80s kind of thing, just drawing and as I wrote. And this is something I was drawing from a picture I saw. Sorry, my alarm was going off to let my dog out in a bit. And then these are more digital arts, and that's just a mandala I did. And then the same kind of flowers as before, but no background. And then that's a Samsung Kids app I was playing with on one of my Galaxy tabs, and I decided to, use a little scratch paint kind of thing just to play around with it. And then this is some Zentangle stuff I did after I got my S22 Ultra in 2023, and just random designs I did. And the one on the right I was drawing at a family party, and they were really impressed by it. And on the left, I drew my tablet case cover for one of my Galaxy tabs. And then on the right was a recent drawing I did in Autodesk Sketchbook of flowers. I do a lot of flower drawings to pass the time. And there's some more that I did here too. Just random stuff I decided to sit and do. And then more here. And then even more detailed ones here. And then these are some prettier, more detailed, prettier flowers. And that's another one I did with various flowers. I just do random flowers when I do those. And, that's it for now. I'll have more that I share later, but this is it for now. So, if you want to like and subscribe and follow for all kinds of autism and art content and the like, feel free to. And if you share, please credit Sammy S23U in your post, so you credit my work. And thank you, and have a good day.